What's up, everybody? Welcome back to X5. We are back with part dose of the Let's Get Bert, a female companion / laid edition episode. Anyway, so what's up?
I'm just anxious to see what you guys got in store.
I'm absolutely excited.
I'm partially excited just to see what you got going on.
I noticed you brought like a wardrobe.
Yeah, my whole wardrobe's like 4 shirts and 4 pairs of pants.
Sweet. So we're gonna do some pictures and stuff like that. We're gonna give you guys some behind the scenes footage of today. So that'll be cool. So you guys get to watch how this unfolds. What's the ideas on the photos? What do you guys think we should? What kind of pictures should we take of Bert today?
Well, it depends on how he feels today. You know, it's just what kind of mood he's in.
You gotta get excited. This is all on y'all now.
Well, see, that pretty much whatever feels comfortable for you, man.
Yeah, but it's got to be
organic.
It's got to be sexy.
Wow.
Photos.
He's got to bring some sexy back. Is that what you're saying?
Hey,
I know a song you'll play. I'm sexy.
Women love a guy with sense of humor, though. You know, so can you imagine? Because, like I said, Bert's a good-looking guy, but some serious photos, but some of them with a touch of humor to them.
Yeah, that's the part I'm excited about to see. Because I know you guys are never going to do anything serious. It's never going to be serious.
What are you trying to say?
So
that's a good thing.
What we're going to do today is keep kind of the podcast side of it a little shorter than usual. No offense, Bert. And then we will do probably maybe 10 minutes worth of behind the scene video that we'll edit into this episode so you guys can see the making of Bert's Tinder account.
Are we doing Tinder?
We are going Tinder. Okay,
we're doing Tinder.
Is it just Tinder the hookup site?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So it was either that or Grindr for you.
And I know y'all were talking about Grindr yesterday. Is that what that is? Is that a
Grindr or Tinder?
Same sex?
No, man, Grindr's
a gay Tinder.
No, it's not even for gays. Grindr is also just like Tinder. It's just the competitor of Tinder.
Okay, let's
it's
not
for
do
gay
Grindr.
guys.
Yeah, let's not do Grindr. I don't trust y'all at all.
I'm sitting here going, this guy's full of shit.
Jay's over there cutting his eyes, his mouth like, oh fuck, I see where this is going today.
I'm so glad you're not because I had no idea.
He's gonna have a Grindr.
Man, all these guys are hitting me up.
All these dudes messaging me.
I've seen you on the app.
Yeah, you can't hide it.
Hey,
just let it go, man. Just let it go.
Bert's going, who is Sanchez 69? At cockgobblers.com. Who is this guy?
That's where I get my weather.
Yeah. Hey, I bet that one guy, I'm not going to say his name just in case because he'll probably find this podcast somehow, but the one guy that was in love with you over there at the he loved you and Enrique.
Oh shit!
You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He was always inviting him into his house and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mostly Enrique. I know, but that is a little odd.
Can you imagine Enrique? Enrique was like, "I'm good."
I didn't really think of it. To me, he didn't seem like he was trying to get in there for like any kind of sexual, well, maybe sexual act, but it was mainly like to torture somebody. He seemed like that.
Torture somebody, dude?
He seemed like
way to get dark.
Puts the lotion on his skin.
What's his name?
Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce Tim Burton, everybody. Give him a round of applause.
This is fucking weird.
But no, man. But so Tinder. I think Tinder's kind of the site a lot the use.
I would say you need to go with the biggest one.
And it is, and it's the most, so the deal is you have to be active on this at least 4 times a week, and you can't delete it for 90 days.
I think he's talking to y'all because this is y'all's.
Well, you're going to be in control of it because I'm not going to set it up under my email or anything.
We're going to need you to go ahead and get that out.
You're going to go ahead and get that on your phone.
What, bud?
I'll make sure to do that.
We're going to need him to get his app set up on his phone.
Oh, yeah. Were you going to set it up on your...
I don't think Tinder was one of them. I might have had a Tinder before.
I don't know.
I know
but
I have
this
Bumble.
time you're going to have some quality photos to put on
Did you
there.
look at my profile last time?
No, but you did send me a couple of the pictures you put on there, and they wasn't bad, but we got to up the photo game a little bit.
I don't have.
You know.
That's my thing. I don't have any photos.
Mm-hmm.
None.
I think apps are good though, like especially if you're new to the area or just don't really have time to get. I think that's the direction this is in now. Like I really do, and people feel more comfortable getting to know somebody a little bit, you know. And then you may have, you know, a couple that are just like, hey, let's meet up tonight. You know, it's nice to meet you, kind of thing, you know. But I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, that's all I'm worried about. Just having fun.
I think we're gonna get you some dates on there, you know, and meet some fine young females out there for yourself, you know.
Get back in the game.
Get in the game.
Get some good STDs. Put you back in the game. It's been a long time since you had an STD.
Be good for you, man.
STDs, man.
It's good
I
for
don't like where this is going at all.
Oh man.
What, the STDs or being in the game?
The STDs.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I'm there with you on that.
What's your ideal first date, man? Like in your mind, what's your ideal first date?
I don't know if I would necessarily have an ideal first date, but I just want to have fun. I don't like a whole got to go get dressed up and go to dinner and everything's got to be proper. And let's just go have fun, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just have a good time.
Yeah.
And I mean, just doing something, whether it's bowling or top golf.
So never invite any of these ladies you meet to your house until you get to know them a little bit, you know, just in case, because there's some crazy people out there, man.
Yeah.
So don't be like, hey, you want to come over and hang out? Then
Play Jenga.
they get over there
It'd
and
be
it's like,
best to give them your address.
absolutely not.
Well, I don't want them stalking me or anything.
Well, that's why you don't
Time
let them come
frame.
to your house until you meet them somewhere public first.
And if she takes you to a hotel, probably not the girl for you.
More than welcome to borrow the camper, man.
The Highlander.
The van.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah,
pick
the
them up
van.
in the van.
Oh, yeah. Did you order Uber? I'm just kidding. Hey, I'm Bert. Nice to meet you.
Dude, like, have you ever seen that movie, My Best Friend's Girl?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Picks her up. And he says, I'm sorry, but the stereo's busted. That's okay. I have a headache anyway. That's blaring. Yeah, see? It's like that all the time.
Yeah, but it was the song that it was stuck
Yeah.
on.
Was it that new Nickelback song? Good
No,
God.
it wasn't that serious.
Bless those guys' heart. I mean,
Nickelback.
so I know we're changing subjects, but we were just listening to that before we started today. So not taking anything. I know there's a lot of people that hate on Nickelback, like in Creed and things like that. Those guys absolutely had lightning in a bottle for a long time.
Everybody hates him, but they sold millions.
Millions, you know what I mean? I liked, you know, some of their stuff, but leave it there.
Yeah.
Don't, like, this new song is the cheesiest pile of shit I've ever listened to. That was terrible. Now let me say this. The music is badass.
And the production
And the production is badass. Chad's lyrics and vocals. I mean, his vocals, you know, were good. He's a very talented writer and singer, but they missed that. That was cheesy as
Yeah,
shit.
he's trying to be, like, I guess,
Heavier.
Yeah,
Even
and-
with his vocal, like he's trying to like.
get down deep and
Yeah.
growl and stuff. And it's just not natural anymore, like it
Sounds-
was when they
yeah.
first come out. There's more natural stuff.
It sounds. It's just very cheesy written. The music, though, like I said, is awesome with that song. But
Did you hear their version of Legs
mhm.
by ZZ Top? That's badass. That's driving as hell. Never heard
Yeah.
of that? Mm-mm. You need to listen to
Really,
that.
really
What
good.
was
It's
it?
driving as shit. It's Nickelback's version of Legs by ZZ Top.
Okay, I have heard that.
It's pretty badass.
Nobody wants to go to a Nickelback concert and hear their new music, just like nobody wants to go to, you know, a Metallica show and hear their new album. I wouldn't anyway. I want to
Hear the
go
old shit.
and hear the fucking hits. That it was just the shit.
Well, how was it going and seeing Alabama here recently?
I'm going to be very careful how I choose my words on this. It was very sad. Now, because the only two original members is Randy and Teddy, who just got arrested
For marijuana.
in Center, like about 45 minutes or an hour from here, for pot. Like last
That's
week or this
ridiculous.
week. I think it was Monday.
Yeah.
They're like, our
Yeah,
band
he was
name is Alabama.
He was in jail for like 32 minutes or something.
But it was still a Class A, which is stupid, in my opinion. And a part of me wonders if that cop was just like ran his tag. He's like, "That's Teddy Gentry. I'm old."
See, he was another country artist fan. He must have not liked Alabama.
No, Alabama was. I grew up on that, so of course it was cool to. That was the first time I'd ever seen them. And Jeff Cook, the guitar player and fiddle player, he's in very bad health, so he's not with them.
I didn't know that.
I mean, he's with them, but he's not. He doesn't do the shows or anything anymore, But it was sad, because it makes you realize how old you're getting.
That's what I was gonna say. The music that we listen to, man, you start looking at which is kind of shitty that they're touring again, but Motley Crue, Mick Mars, man.
Why do bands do that? They have these huge blowout tours, farewell tours. This is the last tour. We're done after this, because that was in 2015 when they did that.
We were at the last show.
And then here they are. Kiss has done that a million times too.
You kind of fuck people over a little bit because people, that's their last tour.
So it's almost false advertising.
Well, that too. And you buy stuff thinking, well, this is their last tour, man. This is going to be worth something. This is fucking Motley Crue. It's going to be worth something. And it's not their last tour.
They do it again.
It ruined it.
They're like,
Yo, come back tour.
Yeah, that was the thing.
They're like,
We're getting a little broke.
I was-
Just come back.
I was actually pissed off.
Psych is starting
I mean, we paid
I'm still
a
pissed
lot of money for those tickets just to be a part of that last show that night at the Staples Center. December 31st, 2015, and
at this point, with those guys, it's not even about the love of playing shows. It's all great.
It's just a money grab.
It's a money
That's
grab.
it.
I've still got the cups.
Fuck you, Motley Crue.
This is the end. This
I
is the
lost all
end.
respect for him.
Yeah. Vince lives in Nashville. You guys should just pop by and tell him what a fucking piece of shit that he is.
I think he already knows. He just deals with it.
You guys are going to see Jeremy Piven tonight. That's going to be awesome. Wonder if Theo might open for him. I know they're buddies. Theo, your manager's weird, by the way. So he's a strange guy. I'm actually talking back and forth with. I want to book Theo for the podcast. So we're trying to get a date figured out with his manager and stuff. And since he's so close or whatever, I think he'd be, he's an awesome comedian, but he's got a great podcast. He's just a cool guy. It'd be somebody cool to sit and talk to. So, but his manager's still out in California or whatever. So it's kind of that mindset,
Ah.
So, but so he probably, now that I've said that, Theo probably won't be on the podcast now. That's okay. It's all right. Whatever.
What's your thoughts, Bert? What are you thinking at this point?
What are you thinking about with all this?
I don't know.
With your Tinder account?
Never had this happen before, so I'm just curious.
Is anybody in here made a Tinder account? I haven't.
Yeah, a long time ago.
So I guess we'll see here in a little bit how you make a profile and all that stuff. So
I made one on Bumble one time, and I got a lot of reasons I got rid of it. It was like a lot of political. I don't want to say political, really, but it was just one-sided. And it was.
It's a dating app.
Feminist kind of deal. Yeah.
Oh,
Bumble.
really?
Yeah.
I think that's the one that's the women have to respond or hit you up first. A guy can't, or something like that. The women have to hit you up first. They can't be bombarded with messages from guys and
Let me see your tits.
open teats.
Yeah, you can't message them that, so I put it on my profile.
So they have to hit you up first, and then, of course, if you're interested, respond back to them.
I got you.
I don't think I ever even sent a message out. Maybe I did. I don't remember. I didn't know that. I don't remember.
Well, maybe you didn't if they could only message you first. Did you have people messaging you?
It seems like it, but I don't remember. I wasn't on it very long. I started reading a lot of this profiles and stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, well, we ain't going to get along. A lot of the views I just didn't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not going to get along.
I think Tinder's more, it's going to be more your speed. You know, I think, like I said, we're going to get you some good pictures today, get that rolling, and then, you know, get that baby live, and we'll put the link to your profile on this episode.
It's going to be awkward.
No, dude, you'll be good.
We'll put the link in the next 90 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the next question is, are we going to do, because they have like a free account and then a paid account?
No, we're going to do the damn premium shit, man.
Maybe that's what I'm too, 'cause I was like,
because you're going to get way more responses that way, I think, from
you get more exposure.
So it's dating apps like that now? So it's like, you got to pay for this shit. If not, then
you're limited.
Skid Mark Stephanie down the street. So it's gonna be,
well, you're kind of limited as to what you can do on the free site or free.
That's right.
And women probably don't even look at the free guys because they're like, this motherfucker can't even afford
bastard.
Maybe that's where I went wrong.
The $3.99 a month.
$10 a month. What the hell, man? But I remember that now because you can't see all their pictures.
Right, yeah.
You can only see like one picture or some shit. The rest of them are blurred out.
No, dude, we got to do the damn.
But see, if you're paying for this as a dating service, would that be prostitution?
No, because you're not paying. You're not paying for a.
You're not paying them personally.
Yeah.
You're paying a company, so it's okay.
Yeah. So what you're saying is this dating service is a pimp.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, it's not guaranteeing anything. I guess, you know. Have you ever been to a place like that?
I probably have, just didn't know it.
What the fuck does that mean?
Because
what does that mean?
Because he got us, me and Dave, a massage back in California.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure they probably did that there.
Oh, but you just never.
Oh, okay.
You didn't partake in one
for a second. For a second,
they just walking on my back.
I was thinking you were unsure if you got a rub and tug.
No, I'm pretty sure I would know if I got a rub and tug. Yeah, he got us a massage, and I was like, well, this kind of looks like it would be kind of that place.
Like what is that?
Yeah,
it just, I don't know. It was just
they got
had
the incense burning in in
it was just kind of quiet.
2:30 in the morning.
Did it have a scent?
And I didn't even. I think that was literally my first massage ever, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know, do I strip down naked or do I wear clothes? What do I do?
Walks in and Matt's just standing there butt naked.
We're like, we're here just to massage your back.
You can put your underwear back on.
Yeah, you're gonna need to get dressed and leave.
I have a throbbing
he's got the
pain in my.
He's got his flip flops on though.
Well, he's laying on there on his back, and they know he's ready for it because the sheet's sticking up.
He's over there tapping.
I probably wouldn't go back to that one.
I'll do that. Oh my god! But what kind of clothes did you bring, man? To change it to.
I literally brought anything that is not work clothes. Just
what I love about it is Bert's taking this serious. He's like, I brought everything.
Well, I mean, it's not much, but I really mostly have work clothes now.
Did you bring a robe?
No.
Why not, dude?
A robe?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
We got to do the robe shot, man, with the sunglasses and the cigar, bro.
No.
What? Come on.
I didn't bring sunglasses, a cigar, or a robe.
Luckily, I've got the cigar and the sunglasses, so we'll just have to. We'll make you a robe out of that flag.
Oh my god, dude! It's in the bad thing. It's in the truck, man.
Oh shit, that's okay, man. It's all right. We'll figure it out, Bert. Don't stress it.
Oh, what? I wasn't stressed about that. I didn't ever think about bringing my robe.
I'm taking this serious, so you're going to commit to 90 days and really give this a shot. Because we're going to have to check in to see, like, periodically, how everything's going with this. and maybe you can share some messages. Maybe. You know, I think that's going to be amazing.
Man, you're going to have fun, man. I think you're going to have a blast with it.
You have to screenshot the girls that contact you so we can put on people.
Now nobody's going to message me like, fuck that, he's sharing everything with everybody. I won't do that. I won't share anything. I'm not that kind of guy.
You wouldn't share. Okay, I got you. Well,
yeah, nobody. Now I won't get any nude photos. None. Because they're afraid of me sharing with you.
If you
guys.
do, it's probably not the ones you want.
Right.
You know, it's kind of how that works, I think.
Hey, that's one thing I miss about being in the band. You just get nude photos all the time.
Well, like I said, man, I think that taking it a little bit serious and then taking it some as, you know, for fun.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get you, not us, but I think you're going to get you some replies, man. You never know. And meet some people. And if anything, you can have fun and go out and do some things. And
that was the thing going out is it wasn't even necessarily about trying to meet somebody as far as dating goes, but just meet somebody to meet somebody. Shit, I mean, that's at work. It's all guys. Everybody's guys.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
most of them, they don't, you know, I mean, I'm not really going to hang out with them and meet girls through them.
Oh, yeah, man.
So it's just been tough, man.
It would be super cool. You could bring them your first date.
Bring who?
To our, whoever you meet on there.
Have them on the podcast?
Oh. No. Well, that would be good. But he could bring her to our skate party.
The skate party.
Dude. Now, what kind of fun would that be to go to 80s/90s roller skating party with a bunch of people in their 40s?
See, I'd rather do stuff like that on dates, though. Fun stuff like that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I don't like doing I'm just not I guess...
Traditional.
Traditional guy. I'd rather just have fun, you know, be friends with somebody, not just this whole, like you're talking about the game, the process.
Oh, yeah,
fuck
man.
all that, man.
Well, if you fall into that bull crap, then it separates yourself if you're not into that kind of thing. Like,
just go, and I've done that before, you know, go on a first date and you're like, okay, I need to take her to dinner and I need to do the process, you know, and it wasn't good. I'd rather just do it naturally. You know, this is what I want to do. What do you want to do?
You know what sucks about that too is forced conversation.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most awkward thing you could even be involved in. Just forced conversation to where you're trying to think of what to say next to this person that you don't know. You're trying to get, you know, comfortable with. So it's better if you're in a more of a public place, but you're also honest about who you are and just quit thinking about it. Just be you. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the most important thing.
But I think kind of that's what the dating apps are doing is kind of breaking the ice and getting some of that pressure off of you just so whenever you finally do meet, you already kind of do know the person and, you know, and you kind of already know which direction it's kind of going.
Know what each other likes, what each other doesn't.
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to the dating app stuff. I'm just not familiar with it. Never.
Yeah.
You know, I've tried two, I think.
You're about to be real familiar. Do what?
I say I've tried two of them, I think, but I mean, literally probably 2 weeks and I was deleting it.
Did you get on Christian Mingle?
No, it wasn't Christian Mingle.
Farmers only.
Wasn't farmers only.
Right.
That's all. That's only two I got besides Tinder. I don't know.
Well, Bumble was one of them.
Yeah.
And I actually have a female friend that was on Bumble, and she talked about it being a good site. I didn't care for it, but I don't remember what the other one was. It may have been Tinder, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I think that's what turned me off was the whole paying thing at the time. I was like, fuck you, I'm not paying you for this. Now I kind of understand it, you know.
Yeah, you're probably not going to get the full inbox there if you're not even paying for the service because they're, you know, women read into stuff like that, man.
Well, it makes sense to me now, but then I was just like, then you're just trying to make money. That's all you're doing.
They're like, this guy's not going to pay $10 a month. He's definitely not going to take me to a decent dinner or take me out.
Well, there's the other
show me a good time.
There's the other problem. is because you read into that as not paying the $10 as cheap or whatever, but that had nothing to do with it. It was the principle of it. It's like, for me, like I said, it's different now. I was new at it, and I didn't know they all did it. Yeah. And I was like, they're just trying to make money. I get it now. I'm like, well, that was kind of wrong of thinking it that way. If I was to make a dating app, I'd be like, fuck, if you want to have access to this, pay me. You should not
be compensated
I get
for
it. But I'm not. I'm definitely not cheap. That's. I don't. If I want to go out and do something, I want to have fun. I don't want to skimp and ain't going to McDonald's. Not just. That sucks.
White Castle, step it up a little bit.
They even have White Castles out here?
They got one in Nashville.
They do.
So I think that's the closest down south. I don't know if they have any in Georgia, but they don't have any. I don't think in Alabama.
It's all Crystal,
wrong, but it's Crystals here. Yeah. But I'll be honest with you, man. I've had White Castle a few times. Crystals to me is better,
but
it might be
like
because
either one of them.
Because I'm used to it.
I can tell you this for sure, though.
Yeah,
don't ever go to Crystals and get their shrimp basket.
You're the only fucking person.
What?
Crystal has a shrimp basket.
Went and got shrimp at Crystals like not very long ago. I'm like, what
never
do you
do
thinking,
that,
bro?
It was rough, man.
Yeah, I can imagine, dude.
Good Lord.
He come in all dragging ass, feeling like she's like, "What's wrong with you, dude?" He's like, "Man, last night I got a shrimp basket from Crystals." I'm like,
you're like,
well, you deserve not to feel good.
I think I was talking to you on the phone while I was eating the shrimp.
Maybe,
basket.
yeah, you actually were, and I was like, "That's a bad idea, man." No, man. I mean, seriously.
I don't know, man. I'm curious to see because I've never really, honestly, given dating apps a chance.
Yeah,
I was against them before I even started.
Yeah, but back in the day, though, and I understand why. And back in the day, it was like one of those like, you're on a dating app. What a dork.
Yeah.
Now that's what you do. Apparently, like it's not go out anymore. It's and meet what It's just different, man. The world is different.
The schedule that you got, it's tough to go out and meet anybody. For that.
Yeah.
So it will make it easier, I think. Just you can devote 5-10 minutes here or there on an app. Just to message somebody.
I think over the past 10 and 12 years, though, this has become the norm. Like, this is like what you do if you're single.
What do you guys think about that? What do y'all think about the dating stuff versus, the people out there is watching? What do you think about how it's changed? What do you think basically the same way? Is that where it's went? Do people go out anymore? Do you guys go out?
People go out, but it's just...
Well, I mean, when we go out, it's not the same. We've went out to, there's not really a whole lot of clubs to go out to. Like, it's mostly bars or just hangouts, really. But it's just not the same as it used to be, where everybody's excited and, they're ready to meet people and everything. It just doesn't seem like they're with their little cliques and that's it.
But we're also way older.
Yeah, you're not the same either, though.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, even going out there, it's not like you're not seeing the type of vibe that we used to see. The excited vibe. It's like everybody's with their people. And I mean, maybe I'm going to the wrong places, but it doesn't seem like we're used to. Everybody was mingling and meeting each other, and there was a bunch of people there. It just doesn't seem like that anymore.
Yeah, I think that
people are standoffish.
I agree. Being socially connected now in public, people aren't as social. People aren't as willing to get out, and I mean they're just really not.
Because
even me myself, I've changed. I'm like, I don't want to talk to people. Like really, so everybody became more disconnected because of apps and things like that. So I think that's what I'm saying. That's became the normal of what you do, and then you meet after. I think Matt touched on that. Like
the pressure's off of you. Yeah, it's you've got that.
God, we sound so old. We're like, well, I think how you use the Facebook. the Tinders,
on the interweb,
like Donnie Baker, YouTubes,
Walmarts.
wall marks.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Wall marks.
Man, I think you're going to have a great time with it.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, I'm excited to try it.
I'm just hoping that whoever you meet isn't looking for just negative things. Hopefully, it's a positive person. That actually looks for some type of fun.
Yeah, dude. Because there's going to be
be
some that when you're like, oh my god, she's hot, and it's rare because then when you go meet her and she's just going to be.
No personality.
Be the old dead fish.
Not gonna click with you. You're gonna be like, and you're gonna get discouraged. But just like I said, let's give it 90 days.
I'd rather meet somebody honestly right now, as far as the opposite sex goes. I would rather meet somebody that I wasn't necessarily wanting to get in a relationship with and could hang out and just hang out, have fun. A friend, than I would somebody that's like that. It's attractive and has no personality.
I think. Got to keep it fun, and I think even some of these pictures we take, like I said, let's have fun with them, and let's have some fun with them.
I'm scared about the pictures.
Actually, it's
weird
about
little things.
Go ahead, buddy.
There's weird little things. Say you can, with one person, you may have not liked doing a certain thing. Going
like
somewhere
anal.
with them, but with another person, you'd be like, wow. It'd be a lot more
the chemistry
fun.
works together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can't really say what you do and you don't like to do because you never know with this person. This person can make everything more fun or make everything worse.
And in my past, in a lot of these girls are literally like a checklist. You have to be this. And it's like, bitch, you ain't even this. It's like, I think pretty much, a guy knows what. I think everybody knows what the main thing a guy really wants, out of it. But they got like all this stuff that you got to be this, you have to be this, and you have to be this, and it's just like it's not Build-A-Bear,
It's Build a Bert.
Well, and that you're exactly right, man. I think a lot of people, golly. It's so it's a superficial world that isn't actually realistic. It's what people don't realize. Like, none of that shit's realistic. Yeah. So, but we are absolutely, let me tell you something. We're going to wrap it up. We're going to have a lot of fun with these photos, bro. You're going to have a good time. We're going to get some good, serious photos. Some photos that are a little douchey. For the douchey women that like douche, I've got I've got some cash out in the truck,
like
we're gonna spread it all over the hood,
fanning some ones. I got that
ones.
10.
I ain't got no ones. He's over here flicking quarters. Well, that's the $10 for the month. But no, man, let's go have some fun with it. And like I said, we're going to tack on some footage at the end of this video so you guys will be able to see. Thanks for tuning in. But stay here because, like I said, coming up next, we're going to have some good behind-the-scenes footage of us getting Bert ready to get out there on the prowl. You got to be a savage. So
on the prowl, son.
Back in the batter's box.
See you guys here in a couple of minutes.
She's a juvenile scam. Never was a quitter, tasting like a raindrop. She's got the look, heavenly bound. Cause Emma's got a number when she's spinning me around. Kissing is a color, loving is a wild dog. She's got the look. 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 What in the world can make a brown girl turn blue? When everything I'll ever do, I'll do for you. She's got the love. Yeah. Fire in the eyes, naked to the T-bone, a love of disguise, banging on the head drum, shaking like a mad bull.
like a hammer. She's a juvenile scam, never was a quitter. Tastes like a teardrop, well, then she has to lose.